Hey, what's going on, everybody on YouTube? Steve again with Rake and Profit over at rakeandprofit.com. Come back to you with another video. And in today's video, I want to talk about a topic in which I was talking about the other day on my Periscope. And the reason why we were talking about this, because it was a question that came through. So if you're not already following me on Periscope, make sure you go over there, Rake and Profit Periscope, download the app. It's a ton of fun. You get a lot of content behind the scenes and get a lot of your questions answered. But in any event, we were talking about what were some of the biggest factors that played into me quitting my job. Because if you guys have been following me for a while, you know, before I, became a full-time entrepreneur, reseller, internet marketer, all the above, I was working at the Cracker Barrel, right? I was working at the Cracker Barrel, 9 to 5 in it. I was there 30, 40, 50, 60 hours a week at times. And people always ask, like, what was the transition from you working there to going full-time reseller? Like, what motivated you? And I want to talk about two things that motivated me in terms of, actually taking that leap of faith to quit my job. And hopefully this could open up your eyes as well if you're in the same position and maybe you're working at a 9 to 5 or a day job or whatever and you hate it. And you want to just try to figure out, like, how can I take that step? How can I do it? Like, what needs to happen for me to do it? So let me talk about the two things that motivated me. The first thing that motivated me to take that leap of faith into, being an entrepreneur, and at the time I was doing Craigslist and then eBay a short time after, like, the one thing that really, like, pushed me over the edge, where I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to just see what happens. Like, I know I'm not going to get a steady paycheck, and, I'm going to have to make everything happen on my own as a reseller. But the one thing that motivated me was just disgust. I mean, I was sick and tired. I was, like, literally disgusted with myself, like, with the fact that I had to go into this job, the Cracker Barrel. Nothing wrong with the Cracker Barrel, but I just hated going to the job, clocking in, clocking out. Like, I felt like I was boxed in. I was stuck there all day long. I was dealing with people's food. They were rude. You mess something up. It was just a nightmare working there for me personally. And I just got disgusted. I mean, I felt like I hit rock bottom and I just had enough of it. And I think that's one thing that, if you feel like you're at that point, it's time to make something happen, right? Because when you're disgusted, when you're angry, when you're fed up, like, there's a lot of magic that could happen there because you're very, very emotional. But you got to make sure you put that negative energy into the right direction, right? Into the right manner. And, finding something like reselling really, like, it just allowed me to do that because it was a positive thing. I was having a little bit of success at the time. Like, I had a whole community, and that's something we're going to talk about shortly. But it was the right time. So I feel like, in order to take that transition, like, to make that move, you've got to hit that rock bottom. At least for me, that's what happened. And that really, like, was the launch pad for me to kind of, like, go into reselling full time, and just opened up so many doors. The second thing that really allowed me to take that leap of faith from quitting my day job, even though it wasn't that great of a job and I didn't have a ton of bills at the time, so it was kind of a different scenario for me. But, like, the second thing that played a huge role was having the community of people on YouTube. I can't say it enough, but when you have people that you see who are making it happen, like, at the time I was following Autumn's Upsale Resale, I was following the Bonafide Hustler, the Redneck Picker, there's a few other people. When you see that people are actually doing it, and, like, there's that belief inside of you that, like, it's actually possible, like, I could do this, like, I see the Bonafide doing it, I see the Redneck Picker doing it, I see Autumn doing it, like, it gives you that extra boost of energy, and, like, that, I don't know what the word is, it's almost like it gives you faith to just make it happen. Whereas, if you're looking to quit your job and you want to start this business, but you don't know anybody who's succeeding in that business, you don't have any friends, colleagues, you don't have that community, it's tough. So, I mean, that's why I consistently make these YouTube videos, and I'm active on Facebook and Periscope and the Green Room with the Bonafide and Yong and CP. It's all about this community. It's that support system, and it's that belief that is just so powerful. So, one suggestion, one tip, and I've talked about this so many times, but I can't say it enough. If you're looking to make something happen in your life, I don't care if it's business, if it's fitness, health, relationships, find somebody or a group of people who are already doing it and get around them, communicate with them. Just get that support system because it's huge. So those are the two things that really allowed me to quit my job. It was, one, just being sick and tired and disgusted of clocking in, clocking out, dealing with people's food, doing the same thing over and over again, working for the man. I didn't have that feeling of, like, I was actually creating something and, like, accomplishing something in my life, working at a restaurant. Whereas, now it's an amazing feeling, controlling your destiny. So that was the one thing right there, just hitting the rock bottom. And number two, having the people on YouTube and Facebook and the whole community and following all these people like the Bonafide Hustler who are making it happen. Like, it was just the belief, and there's a lot of power in like seeing somebody actually do it. So, if you're looking to get started with eBay or Amazon FBA or Craigslist, or you want to go on a reselling trip of your own, or Kindle publishing, or start up your own YouTube channel, or write your own books or whatever, like, you're so smart right now for watching these videos and for watching other people's videos, because just seeing other people doing it is just huge. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more tips or tricks for anyone else out there who wants to quit their job and kind of maybe they want to be a reseller, or they want to be an author, or they want to start their own small lawn care business, I don't know what that is, give them some tips down in the comments. Show them some love. I'm sure a lot of you folks out there are in that boat. And if there's anything else I can do to help you out, or offer any advice, or whatever it is, feel free to reach out, and I'd love to help you out. But thanks again for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.